Women Succeeding with Epilepsy. I'm Beth Battolino. I'm a registered nurse and Executive Director of HealthyWomen. HealthyWomen is the leading independent health information source for women. We're here with 3 women to talk about a health topic that directly affects 3 million Americans, but is often misunderstood: epilepsy. Navigating life with epilepsy can present challenges, particularly for women. Whether a woman has epilepsy or cares for a loved one, she balances epilepsy with her other responsibilities. She's a mother, a wife, and a healthcare decision maker for the family. This video series highlights the stories of Heather Everly and Shelley Kays. Heather and Shelley are both with an organization called Epilepsy Advocate. They share their stories so others can learn from their experiences. Heather has been living with epilepsy since college. Shelley's daughter, Alyssa, was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 6 and is now getting ready to go to college. Both learned that it's possible to live well with epilepsy by seeking medical care with a goal of seizure freedom and minimal medication side effects, and setting and achieving life goals for themselves and their family members. They are just 2 of many epilepsy advocates. The organization has more than 60 people living with epilepsy and their caregivers. The initiative was created by UCB, a company that researches, develops, and makes medicines for people living with epilepsy. Together, HealthyWomen and Epilepsy Advocate hope to educate women with a connection to epilepsy so they can help themselves and loved ones obtain the best medical care possible and live life on their own terms. We are going to feature insights from Dr. Blanca Vasquez, an epilepsy specialist. Let's meet these inspiring women. Heather Everly learned that she had epilepsy 16 years ago when she was in college, just when she was becoming an independent young adult. Thank you, Heather, for sharing your story.
Thank you. I do feel very grateful to be able to share my experience, and I hope that other women who are diagnosed with epilepsy have the opportunity to take some of the information that I've learned over this past 16 years and walk away with an easier time than I had. I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was in college, and I was working a lot of hours, and I was trying to save money for a new car. I did wind up purchasing a car, and the payments wound up being a heavy reminder of not being able to drive, because when I was diagnosed, I lost my driver's license. When I had my seizure, I had actually fallen asleep on the sofa in my parents' house where I was living, and I scared my sister so badly that she still cries today over the memory of that seizure. And it felt earth-shattering, but we got past it, and I now today know that I can achieve my goals. I got married, I have 2 beautiful children, I earned 2 degrees, and now I'm working toward my law degree. So I feel very blessed to have come so far.
Thank you, Heather. We look forward to hearing more. Shelley and her husband have 2 children. Daughter Alyssa was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 6. Shelley is going to share how her family helped Alyssa grow into an independent young woman. Thank you for joining us, Shelley. How is Alyssa doing today?
She's doing wonderfully. She's transferring this fall to a 4-year university, and we're very, very proud of all of her accomplishments. While she was growing up with epilepsy, my husband and I had to learn to work with the school and the doctors. In the case of the school, we had to help the professionals understand the nature of her epilepsy and what they needed to do to help her. With the doctor, we had to work with, to minimize her medication side effects, which were causing her fatigue and a loss of concentration in school. In doing so, we helped her succeed in school, and she went on to a community college and is now going on to a 4-year university. We've done a lot to help her, but in the meantime, we still have to help her to become independent and work on her own. So I've encouraged her to schedule her own classes and to talk to her advisors and her teachers about her disability.
Thank you, Shelley. We look forward to hearing more about Alyssa. We are also fortunate to have Dr. Blanca Vasquez here to help us understand epilepsy, how it is treated, and how it uniquely affects women. Dr. Vasquez is an epileptologist, a neurologist who specializes in epilepsy. She is the director of the clinical trials and outpatient services at the Comprehensive Epilepsy Center at New York University's Langone Medical Center. Dr. Vasquez, we are so pleased that you are here. Why are you so passionate about helping women understand epilepsy?
Women with epilepsy live with a lot of unanswered questions. So it is inspiring to see that what we are doing in the field of epilepsy is improving their quality of life. They often are limited by things that they don't have to, but they often don't know what can affect epilepsy as well. So it's very important that they know that there are lifestyle modifiers that can help to treat epilepsy. I am enchanted by the battle of being a woman, taking care of the family, and also manage epilepsy.
Thank you. We look forward to hearing more from Heather, Shelley, and Dr. Vasquez. Please join us and remember to check out all of the materials available on epilepsyadvocate.com and healthywomen.org. You'll find there Ask the Expert questions and answers, a great Living with Epilepsy article by Heather, blog postings, and an Epilepsy Advocate magazine article featuring Heather's journey with epilepsy and the unique ways that epilepsy affects women. Also, you can hear more about Shelley on Epilepsy Advocate Radio, available at epilepsyadvocate.com. Check out the next video featuring Dr. Vasquez.